What is up, neighborhood? EA buys GLUU for $2.1 billion. I got some stock, so I'll let you know how that goes. And what does all this actually mean for us? Well, I'll give you my thoughts right after the jump. Okay, what is up? So let's first go over the positives. Again, I kind of have my notes here. We are gonna just do straight format of what I think. I kind of wrote down some stuff. So number one, for a company like GLUU that has multiple IPs, like all the rights to these IPs, whether it be WWE or the Kardashians, even obviously especially Disney, but even Gordon Ramsay, like that's insane to me. But I think this is a really good idea from the business side of things. So if you notice, during DSA's launch, there was like this huge marketing blitz, right? It was the main reason I got into this game in the first place. All my other friends were playing this other crappy Star Wars mobile game that I'm not going to mention, but it's crappy and it's Star Wars and I'll never play it again. And I was like, I need another game to play. Like, I need something. So I, saw this ad and I thought, man, that looks cool. I love the graphics. And lo and behold, I played it and boom, great game mechanics. So that was DSA and this is where we are now. Afterwards, I saw almost no advertising for this game. Like, DSA just kind of went kaput. There was nothing. I was on Instagram. There was nothing there. I'm pretty sure that's where I found it. So, typically a company will do this whole blitz, especially with GLUU and them blitzing right during global launch. Like, it makes sense. They want everyone there at the beginning. So afterwards, first of all, they budget for the year. So most likely what they did was they had a blitz of as many big cities and as many big areas as possible. And now they could only be focusing on a few. Like, I feel like some people would be like, yo, I see these ads all the time. Well, hey, I don't, and I live in Dallas, and that is a big place to advertise. So, who knows? Maybe they spent and blew through all of their advertising money. I don't know.
Hey, fellas! Look what I found in my pocket! Look! A year's salary right here! What I call them? Fun coupons!
People on Reddit saying, hey, like, is GLUU dying? Like, what is going on? I don't see any ads. To which I assured them, no, definitely not. I explained kind of like the marketing side of things. And, just personally, I think from this perspective, you can count on a strong base from EA of marketing influence, with larger budget to handle things like ads and commercials and loftier deadlines for future roadmaps even. So with more hiring that this is going to bring on, new modes, new ideas from even other mobile games that do it right, or something that GLUU hasn't done before, like all of these things, the consolidation of resources in this freaking game is so necessary. Little quality of life changes, like all of this stuff is more easily accomplished with more hiring and a bigger budget, which EA can provide. So that's number one, right? So number two, what this is not is a full-blown takeover of the company GLUU as we know it, right? So this is an acquisition, and EA is actually really smart to get into this business. They want to up their mobile gaming portfolio. That's exactly what they want. They have all the AAA titles in the world. They really do. Are they going to give DSA the AAA treatment? Probably not. But they are going to give a helping hand, and hey, they come with billions, so there we go. I think it's a good thing. So they see GLUU as something that is important, which is a huge vote of confidence for everyone involved. So if you play Apex Legends or the new Star Wars Squadrons game made by Respawn and Motive Studios respectively, then you'll know that EA has taken kind of a back seat, and their heavy implementation and influence on those recent titles has just come back a bit. And ever since the 2017 Battlefront 2 debacle, which had a million terrible ideas in it, especially loot boxes. Holy crap, that game was terrible. They don't want that bad press. Now, I know EA Dice made that game, so it was mainly like an EA franchise, but still, they don't want to see that. They don't want it anywhere. And if you remember the, Galaxy of Heroes debacle over the past summer, like that hits a company hard. No one wants that stuff. No one wants to upset the entity that is Disney, right? So with that said, Respawn and Motive have both actually said multiple times that EA kind of like lets them do what they want to do. Granted, typical PR response, but I believe that holds true, especially for someone like me who has come from playing Apex Legends, right? I just don't see GLUU changing from its practices. I really don't. If they ever do, just know that we as a community we have a say. We could sway the tide if need be. So, number 3, my predictions for the future. I honestly think GLUU is just going to keep running by the numbers, kind of doing exactly what they've been doing, just at a faster speed and with more engagement, right? There are a lot of things that DSA can be, and EA is just another tool that can help them to get there faster. If you think about the things that we want most in the game, from new game modes to consolidation of resources to club conquest to quality of life changes, the funding that EA will provide can be that tool at GLUU's disposal. This is a big deal in my opinion. I think it's a good thing. I think everyone should be excited. I think you should be excited. I'm really excited. And the future has a lot of really promising things to look forward to on the horizon. So I'll leave it at that because I actually need to go check out and see where I can buy GLUU at the dip. If you have any questions about stocks, go ahead, ask them. I'm not your financial advisor, but I did get GLUU in when it was early on, just because I actually believe in this company, and that's what I think stocks are anyway. So ask below, send me, a DM. I don't mind. I'll tell you what I think. And until then, though, everyone, be happy about this merger. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be wonderful. GLUU's already a great company. Obviously, they work with all the content creators and stuff like that. Like I know Cozy loves them, and he talks to him personally. So be excited for this. It's gonna be a good thing, and let's just hope that everything stays the same, but just gets better. All right. With that, hey, I'm out. Y'all have a good day. Classic.